Welcome back to the Daily Shift, the podcast where we merge neuroscience, biblical principles, and emotional regulation to transform your life in about 1% of your day. This is the Creative Blueprint, day 7 of 21. Over the last 6 days, we've laid a solid foundation for aligning your thoughts, emotions, and actions with the life that God has planned for you. Today, we're diving into a powerful concept that can help you renew your mind and rewire your brain for God's truth: confirmation bias. Let's start with Romans 12:2. Do not conform to the pattern of this world, but be transformed by the renewing of your mind. Then you'll be able to test and approve what God's will is, His good, pleasing, and perfect will. God's design for us includes transformation, and confirmation bias, when applied intentionally, can help us align with His promises. Hi, if you're new to me, my name is Raquel, and I'm your GPS for success. Confirmation bias is the brain's tendency to seek and prioritize information that aligns with what you already believe. Think of your brain as a filter, constantly sifting through experiences and data to prove your internal narrative true. From a neuroscience perspective, this filtering happens in the reticular activating system, the RAS. Your RAS scans the world for things that match your focus. So for example, let's say you decide to buy a specific car, you suddenly notice it everywhere. That's your RAS in action, spotlighting what you've instructed it to notice. I just want to reiterate that part. It is what you've instructed it to notice. This is the problem. Without intentional input, your brain might focus on negative or limiting beliefs, reinforcing patterns like fear, doubt, and scarcity. In Philippians 4:8, Paul gives us a blueprint for redirecting confirmation bias. Whatever is true, whatever is noble, whatever is right, whatever is pure, whatever is lovely, whatever is admirable, if anything is excellent or praiseworthy, think about such things. When we intentionally focus on God's promises and the goodness in our lives, we train our minds to notice His blessings and provision. This shift rewires the brain to support renewal. Let's look at an example. Imagine that you believe I'm always struggling financially. Your RAS will work hard to prove that belief true. You'll notice overdue bills, opportunities you've missed, and areas where money is tight. However, if you reframe that belief to God supplies all my needs and I am stewarding His blessings wisely, your RAS starts searching for evidence to confirm this new truth. Suddenly, you'll notice unexpected income, discounts, and creative solutions. A lot of times for me, those creative solutions will suddenly show up as something on my feed, on Facebook, on YouTube, and some kind of reel. Those solutions automatically, suddenly, start to show up. This is the practical application of renewing your mind, aligning your internal narrative with God's truth. Emotions heavily influence confirmation bias. When we're stressed or overwhelmed, our brain amplifies negative evidence. It's like we're wearing dark sunglasses on a sunny day. Everything looks dim and distorted. Here's how to manage emotions to reset your lens. Pause and breathe. Take deep, intentional breaths to calm your nervous system. What does this do? It allows your brain to move out of that negative mode. Label the emotion. Simply naming your emotion like fear or frustration, it helps to reduce its intensity. Reframe with truth. Replace emotional reactions with intentional thoughts. If you feel anxious about a situation, remind yourself of God's faithfulness. I will never leave you nor forsake you. Deuteronomy 31:6. By practicing emotional regulation, you create space to choose beliefs aligned with God's promises, rather than reacting out of fear or doubt. Let's activate this principle in a practical way. Firstly, identify a limiting belief. Take a moment to think about a belief you're currently holding that doesn't serve you. For example, I'm not good enough to succeed, or I'll never find the right partner. Then you can replace it with a faith-filled belief. Write a new belief rooted in God's truth. For example, you can replace I'm not good enough with I am fearfully and wonderfully made, and God has equipped me for success, according to Psalm 139, verse 14. Visualize the evidence. Spend 5 minutes imagining how this new belief will show up in your life. What evidence supports it? How does it feel to walk in this truth? And then anchor it with gratitude. End the exercise by thanking God for aligning your life with His promise. Gratitude reinforces positive focus in the brain. Neuroscience shows that repetition strengthens neural pathways. The more you focus on a new belief, the easier it becomes to live out. Think of it like carving a path through the woods. At first, it's overgrown and difficult to navigate, but as you walk it repeatedly, it becomes clear and easy to follow. Scripture reinforces this idea. Romans 10:17 says, faith comes by hearing, and hearing through the word of Christ. Now, in that hearing part, it actually means to continually hear over and over again. By consistently focusing on God's truth, you deepen your faith and renew your mind. Today, we've explored how confirmation bias can be a powerful tool for transformation when aligned with God's truth. But this is just the beginning. To help you deepen this practice, I'm inviting you to join the Manifestation Lab. In the Manifestation Lab, we'll apply these principles in a supportive, hands-on environment. You'll receive guided exercises, real-time coaching, and a community of like-minded individuals committed to manifesting God's best for their lives. It's where faith meets action and transformation becomes tangible. To learn more, just go ahead and visit the link in the show notes. Remember, transformation is a process, and every step you take aligns you more closely with God's perfect will. I'll see you tomorrow as we continue this journey together. Until then, may God's richest and best be yours. Bye for now.